Good afternoon from South Carolina and from Anderson University. I'm delighted to be here with you today to talk about AI in the Academy. And I want to just share with you some of the things that here in the college business that we have been implementing in our classrooms with our students and also to help us as researchers. The key to our session is really to understand two elements. The first is the faculty assistant and the impact of the AI for the faculty member. But also, just as important, we want to think about what is the student impact and the AI being a mentor for the student. We see that for the faculty in particular, the support comes in preparation and organization, bringing a lot of data into one area and just to condense and to provide different teaching material in a way that's helpful to your classroom. The second thing is really about the student, and this is a way where the student can take the information from your class and to internalize it. And they internalize it using the different tools from the AI in order to either internalize it through auditory or visual or just reading it or asking questions. So it's very much like an online tutor. But really, the main focus in the College of Business that we have is helping our students get ready for the workplace. And the workplace is expecting them to come out with skills in AI and how to make their work more efficient and to be able to use AI for their workplace. We see really that AI is just as helpful for the faculty member as for the student. ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini are very helpful as AI tools. Really, first of all, because they're free, and second of all, because they really help us as faculty members create content or to organize content in different ways that can help us in the classroom. We create case studies, we create quizzes, and we create different discussion posts and questions that we pose. ChatGPT and this AI is different than the Google searches that we have. In a Google search, we would just plug in what we're looking for, and then the results, we would have to sift through the results to see which are the results that are most appropriate for what we're looking for. Here with the AI, there is a process called prompt engineering that really is a discussion with the AI, fine-tuning after 2 or 3 iterations of questions to the AI to find out exactly what it is that we want from the AI. So this might be something as simple as creating a rubric for you to help grade different essays. This might be a different way of creating some case study parameters, maybe creating a narrative around a case problem and then having students role play those differences. So creating a class plan or a classroom activity is very helpful with ChatGPT. So it speeds up my prep time, but also helps me organize different teaching materials. Finally, for the students, they use it in a different way, but they basically take what I've loaded up and then they're able to interact with it one-on-one and be able to understand it more completely. Notebook LM is probably one of my favorite tools within the AI suite. This is again is from Google. It's a free management system. It's basically an AI where you upload different documents, and then the questions that you ask it come from those documents that you've uploaded. This is very helpful for you to prepare class notes or discussion questions. You can have a folder for each of your classes. Also, with literature review, you can use it and put all those articles that you have collected on a topic and then have it help you in organizing and planning. One of the pieces that I've used is really turning these readings into different teaching materials. In the classroom, I've found that I have some students that are visual, I have some students who are auditory, I have some students who like to read. And so those are really key things for me, and I've created podcasts for each week based on the lecture notes. But also I've created videos through the Notebook LM, and let me show you a little bit what that looks like. Here you see Notebook LM is a Google product, and once you authenticate with a Google email, you'll be able to create a folder. This folder I created is AI in the Academy, and I uploaded here on the left hand side a source, and I added the handout that you have today. It automatically gave me in the middle there a AI in the Academy synopsis. And then on the right hand side you see audio overview, video overview, mind map, and reports. I already clicked on audio overview and video overview, and you see underneath on the right there one item, AI in the Academy, with a green play button. So this is a video it automatically created in a few seconds about the content that I uploaded. And the second is AI in higher ed, and you see this is a podcast it created, and there is a little hand icon there. That hand icon allows the person listening to the podcast to interact with the podcast. You raise your hand and the podcast announcer will give you the floor, and you can ask your question. It will respond to your question and answer it, and then when it's finished, it'll go back and resume the podcast that it was giving. The next one, the third line, is the briefing document, and you see there it's just a Word document that you can download and put into your online class. Or the last one is the AI in the Academy tools, and that is a mind map. Perusall is an extremely helpful tool if you are in the online teaching environment. This tool creates a social media type platform where one can upload assignments and students interact with each other around those assignments. It is free, and it's really helpful doing auto grading of posts, and so very helpful for faculty member in creating that social media type of learning environment. The students enjoy it better than just reading text information and then talking or not talking on Zoom classes. Perplexity AI is also very helpful as a tool. You find it very effective in gathering data from other places, very much like Google Scholar does. However, it gives you a lot more citation information, very helpful to get vetted information. As a researcher, you also use AI to find information for your literature review. You have a Scholar AI, that's a plugin. You also have the scispace.com, and you have Connected Papers. Connected Papers is a way how in the old time we would used to go get an article, go back to the back of the article, look at the reference page and find those things out. They have created an AI that does all that for you. This is really how it works. You plug in a article and it will do a map of all the articles. Here, this is the article that I've chosen and it's over here displayed. And then you have different articles that are all here connected to it. And you can find which ones are most frequently referenced. So very helpful in helping you with your literature review. You also have different tools like ChatGPT and Napkin AI. And Napkin AI is probably my favorite because it takes information that I've written in a paragraph or in a part of the paper and it creates a visual of that. And there are different forms of it. This is an example where I've I was talking about culture transformation, and here it gave me a process of how it works going up. And so it's very helpful in creating many different kinds of visuals for my presentations. And then finally, Cite AI also does with the citations and our key takeaways are really for the faculty researcher to see the potential for accelerating their analysis, their gathering of information, and presenting that information in a relevant way. For the faculty also, in the classroom, this has really been a helpful tool to increase my prep time effectiveness and efficiency. It's generated materials in helping me with create class discussion and case studies, things that are a lot more engaging for the students. But probably most importantly, it's created a type of personal learning assistant for my students and giving them a way for them to interact with that information. It's really about helping them begin to prepare for the workforce and learn these tools that their employers are expecting them to have. Thank you for allowing me to share with you a few items about AI in the Academy.